for the kingdom.
From the newest underground hip-hop music to artist interviews, once again, it's time for the Dominion Podcast with your hosts, The Observatory, Ekim and Lotus of B-Boy Media Group, our Vice Chancellor of Creative Defense, Sharvin, Queen Sarabi, and supervillain extraordinaire Lotus Luthor.
So we was just watching, what is that, Garden Amp? Y'all were a couple years ago. Where was that, bro? Because y'all look like y'all had a ton of fun, yo. Like, where was that, man? That show looked fire, man.
Yeah,
we was just watching.
Yeah, we were performing at a spot called Garden Amp. It's out in Orange County, California. And
Okay.
Star had to hook up because he's basically living out there. So, it was dope, man. We did 3 shows. We opened up for the Jizza the first time, which was crazy. The second one, which was my personal favorite, was opening up for KRS One. That was
Okay.
just like, I basically met him once before, but to actually see him perform live, bruh, he's still the master,
Yeah.
bro. He is still the master. Like, that is easily the best performance I've ever seen in my life. And I've been to Summer Jam, I've seen Jay-Z perform, I've been to, the Garden, I've been all of those. That little intimate setting, it was about 1,500 people. Bro, it was phenomenal. The best show I've ever seen in my life. And then
Wow.
yeah, so that show was it was KRS One and it was Kool G Rap. And then the last show we did, we opened for the Far Side. So yeah, man, like that venue is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to interact with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's open. It gives you like this intimate feel, but it's still like, to us, it's still huge.
It's like a sea back there.
Yeah. It's not in front of 1,500 people. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. So
that's what's up.
It was dope.
Yeah, it looked dope, man. I love how they had the cameraman on the stage with y'all, so that when they switched to those scenes, man, them scenes look hype.
They were,
man.
Man.
You know what I mean? Those scenes look fucking dope, man. Did y'all do a wardrobe
Right.
change,
my man said,
bro? Did I see y'all?
Right, my man said, I got to take a shit. Next thing you know, yo, they came all blacked out.
Yeah. So, y'all put on the show, bro.
Shout out to Star. That was actually Star's idea, man. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, I want to do this song all black. So we're going to come out in all black. All Black is off of our first album, Draws. So, us to my cousin Flam, he actually did like a little intermission type of joint for us where he came out for us.
Yeah, y'all time to do the, that's what's up, man.
Exactly, yeah.
I can tell it was very polished. It seemed like y'all were like calculated the way that y'all were doing it.
And that's actually something that I personally demanded, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you always got to be prepared, right? You don't want to just get up on stage and wing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we knew what our set time was. We figured out what songs would fit. We figured out how to execute. We wanted to make sure that we had enough time in between songs and everything else to make sure that we hit our exact set time, which we did. I think we finished like a minute early. We had a 25-minute set, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
and you
wild.
maximize that time.
Yep.
Man, wow, man. Yeah, y'all put on the show, man. I'm the same way. It's not often that I like work with somebody, but when I was working with my man Mike Serra, in Team Futurist, we did the same thing, man. We had rehearsals. Like, if we had a show, I'd be like, man, come over here, man, and let's work it out. Let's time it. Yeah, we would do the same thing, bro. I could tell. I was like, they getting ready to do another show tomorrow. It's like y'all had a Vegas residency, bro. I could tell.
I think it was the show with KRS One. We actually did do a show the next day. So we did Garden Amp that day, and then the next day we opened up for Rod Digger. So that was cool.
Wow. Wow. So how many like stage shows have y'all done to get like a Star and Lyphe? They sound like y'all have done a lot.
So I can name the artists. It's probably in order. The first show we ever did was Rakim.
Man.
We opened for Rakim first.
Damn. Number 1 on my top. That's number 1 right there.
A lot of people's number 1.
I'm number 1, yeah.
Next show was Ghostface. Opened for Ghostface and Chic.
Oh my God.
We did CL Smooth.
Hey, my man, Mecca the Soul Brother.
Yep.
Another main ingredient.
That was my shit. Oh my God.
That was a great album, by the way, for real. The Jizza, KRS One, and Kool G Rap, Far Side. I feel like I'm missing something. If Star was here, we could ask him, but I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, man. You get a few.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Star, if I'm not mistaken, he told you about Dominion. Is that correct? Did he
That is
tell you about
correct.
Dominion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, man, I was anti like posting rap online.
Online?
I
Okay,
was
yeah.
adamantly, vehemently against it. Like I
Hmm.
was just like,
Hmm.
nah. I was like, I'm not giving away free shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Understood.
it takes too much time, like, sitting down, crafting, writing something clever. It takes too much time and effort. But he just kind of talked me into it. He's like, yo, these Dominion dudes, this is some dope shit. There's a lot of other rappers out there. You can come check them out or whatever. So he kind of talked me into it. And I think like my first one or two, I kind of reluctantly did it. But as I was
Mm.
like gaining more, people kind of like fucking with me, I was like, you know what? This might be worth something. So the rest is history.
Hmm. Yeah, man, I was similar, bro. It was hard to get a copy of our music, man. We would barely give out copies of our music because we just either felt like it wasn't ready or it wasn't enough, or like, why are we giving our stuff to everybody? We should be making it so that it's available in stores, or we get a CD or something. But we didn't do as much organizing of the music early on, and so we just kind of hoarded it or whatever. And similar to the way that you got introduced to Dominion, I got introduced to Cypher Circuit. I was just like, okay, so it's a whole bunch of people they rap every week, and they have beats that come out, and at the end of the week they had an audio podcast to review everybody. So you can kind of see how the Dominion platform is almost the same as that. But to me, I feel like it was the community. Is
Oh,
that
for
what
sure.
gave you the battery to keep going in it?
Absolutely. It was
Yeah.
that. I don't necessarily cite myself as being ultra competitive, you know. Like I
Yeah.
basically rap because I could do it. I'm decent
Like,
at it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, let the chips fall where they may.
Right.
I think after a while, you're getting into stuff like Pride Wars and then just kind of seeing people, it was definitely some playful competition and that sort of
Yeah.
fuels you as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
Yeah.
element being added to it later on, that definitely helped me to keep going and wanting to keep elevating, the writing and shit like that.
Tell me about the importance of Pride Wars, you know what I'm saying, to Pony. I mean, y'all didn't know each other. Other than you and Star, did you know anybody else,
No,
in Pony before Pride Wars? Nobody.
no. So I basically met pretty much everybody in Dominion Cyphers. I
Correct.
think the only person I knew prior to,
That's
but didn't really have like a real bond with was Show Rock. That was pretty much it.
okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
That's
Wow. All
crazy.
right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I did not know that. And
And honestly, I knew Show Rock only because Show Rock is Show Rock, right? Like he's going to
You
basically
go see him.
where like something going on, he's going to pop
shout
out.
out to Show Rock. Shout
Yeah,
out to Money. Yeah, he
Money.
gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna
yeah,
do his thing, and you're gonna see him for sure. Yeah,
Hey man,
that's
when I
what's up.
start seeing y'all getting together and taking pictures and and everybody was just getting along, like they've been knowing each other from years. Like even when you came to the crib, fam, like it was none of that, yo. It was almost like I felt the energy through the computer. Like, all right, these guys, all right, because I'm not a trusting dude like that. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
100 with you. I talk to you and everything. I'm always kind of side eyed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so I know the game. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was
for
some
sure.
100 dudes. Y'all came through. My lady loved you. Very respectful, man. And to see y'all just to go, you'll be over here, you in California. All these people from Dominion just meeting each other and y'all bonding like y'all been knowing each other for a minute. That was the most amazing
yeah.
part to me because it felt like all 50 states just opened up to me. And I don't even know how I did it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
I told Kim Renard this when we left Marston House. I saw all of y'all get in the car together. When I saw all of y'all get in the car
Like
together,
a damn clown
I
car.
was like, it's like, yo, it's like, yo, these guys didn't know. I said, Ekim and Lotus, do you realize they didn't know each other at all, and they are like they brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy
Yeah,
to
man.
see. I think from a community perspective, if we can say, I think Pony is one of the success stories, man. The fact that a community of MCs like organically found each other, and
Right.
then y'all got together and had a #1 album. Like, that is crazy. I know it ain't like, Billboard 100 or nothing, but y'all were #1 on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? When it was released, and so
I mean, yeah, if you
the
if you
work.
look at
Yeah.
if you look at what we represent, right? Like basically phrases coined Instagram. We are essentially those, I don't want to say have-nots necessarily, but I mean, like the fact of the matter is, we don't have that machine backing us. Everything is
That's right.
organic.
That's right.
It's all us
It's
just
facts.
freaking via social media, knocking on doors, being like, yo, check this out, share this with a friend, let us know what you think. If you can
Yeah.
support, we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And we were able to get #1 on iTunes based on just doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just being foot soldiers. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It was a lot of work. It's a lot of work doing that. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah,
I'm sure. I'm sure. We talked to Dan, and he kind of told us, he would send beats, and y'all would just kind of just work on it. You know what I mean? Whoever's feeling whatever, like, okay, we like this one. Me and so, we're gonna go work on this one, and then y'all kind of pull it all together. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. Especially when you're working with how many 9 MCs? Y'all, I mean, y'all was like 9 I think at the peak of Pony in
yep.
terms
It
of
was
on the
9 of
projects,
us.
right? 9, right?
It was
Okay.
9 of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So, hell, that's like damn Wu-Tang right there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put together a project with 9, and we ain't talking about 9 slouches, bro. Like, we talking about 9 MCs. You
Got
understand what
9
I'm saying?
killers.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
so balancing everything, it was just a work of art, yo, man. Salute to y'all for all the work y'all done for both How to Beat a Dead Horse and The Sea is Silent.
When what I'm
Go ahead.
seeing, you guys kept the egos out of it once again, and y'all
Mhm.
just kind of clamped down and worked,
Yeah.
and everybody played their position.
Yeah.
Which it was just like a straight front line of just killers. Like, you won't getting through the wall. And everybody understood it, and y'all did y'all thing, man. I swear. Salute, man.
Yeah, for sure, man, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, like at the end of the day, I feel like when anything, as you develop those relationships, people understand essentially where their place is, contribute what you can contribute, and at the end of the day, you just put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that, and then the ability to get those 2 projects out of that was awesome.
What's next for Lyphe, man? I know there's the Pony album y'all are working on, but
Mhm.
what's next for Lyphe? Either as Star and Lyphe or a solo artist, like your last joint, Key of Life, available on Bandcamp, y'all, by the way. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
haven't if you
sure.
haven't went to go get it, go check it out. Key of Life, bandcamp.com, go check it. He's got some merch on there, got the album on there as well. But what's next, man? What's
Appreciate
what you
So what's
what's next?
what's next for Life? I mean, I told myself that Key of Life would be, for me as a solo artist, it would be like a finale type of album. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it took a lot of, I guess for lack of a better term, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? To actually put that album together. There's a lot of personal
Mm.
stuff on that album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, being Life, like I don't mess around. Like, my whole thing is this is genuine, legit shit. It's never fabricated or nothing like that. I'm never gonna do no fake shit. I'm gonna talk about life, like what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So me putting that album out and putting it together took a lot out of me. It was certain tracks on there where I was getting emotional as I was recording it, having to
Yeah.
basically stop, gather
Yeah.
myself, you know what I'm saying, and get back and put it down. It was tough, man. It was tough. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like as an individual artist,
Mhm.
making music,
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of flirted with the idea of like doing little EPs, little 3-5 songs type of joints or whatever, but nothing ever like really feels right. So that's kind of where I am as a solo artist. As far as Star and Lyphe is concerned, the thing that's crazy, bro, is that we have an album done. We have another album,
Like,
and I've been trying to get with Star on, just trying to figure out like a way to really market it and push it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of work, man. I honestly feel like for anybody that has never really put an album together and put something out for like public consumption, they don't
Yeah.
realize that like creating an artist is one aspect of it, and that's like more of like the fun part, if you
yeah.
will, right? Sitting
Facts.
down with a beat,
Mhm.
figuring out what you want to say, so on and so forth. But when it comes to like
That's right.
actually putting something out, whether it be, on digital streaming or Bandcamp or like doing physicals, whatever it is, that's where the real work begins, man.
Mhm.
Like being able to market your stuff, getting into the right audience, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
giving them teasers, creating content for people to get interested. That's where the real work begins. You know what I'm saying? That's a very tough undertaking as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically trying to get Star on board with like, look, we got to really sit down and like map out a plan. And Star is the most agreeable dude in the world. No doubt. Let's do it. And then I don't hear
Right.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, so I guess we just back to square one. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right, man. Like I think you're right. The fun part is definitely like, the creation part. But then after that, there's the administrative kind of like, man, it's like writing down all your lyrics, adding all the metadata about your project, and then, like you said, where are you gonna put it? You know what I mean? Does it go on Bandcamp? When does it go on Bandcamp? Does it go on Bandcamp first? Then do you? So then there's like the whole strategy of it. Yeah, absolutely. And then for me, the hardest thing, and maybe you can tell me about this, how do I let the target audience know that I have something dope to offer them? You know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah.
the challenge as we go forward, how does our platform become something so that when Life puts something out, he says, I'm gonna take it to Dominion, bro. Because when I get it on Dominion, this is gonna, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of where
Yeah.
we are. So we're in the same boat. Like we're trying to figure out like how do we make the talent that we have on the platform, such as yourself, how do we make it so that it is totally valuable, like to be on the platform beyond the community
I
building?
feel
You know
like
what I'm saying? That's valuable, but
and I don't know if this is necessarily a solution for Dominion, but
Mhm,
just
mhm.
in general, what I've seen is a lot of the times if you can get some sort of viable feature or some sort of like name recognition that is basically
Yeah,
backing that product, that's what
yeah,
gets people's attention. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
unfortunately, people will talk all day about, oh, I don't want the, like the pop shit or this, that, and the third, like the
yeah,
watered down stuff. I'm about that real shit. I'm about lyricism and whatever. But at the end of the day, let's keep it real, bro. Everybody's just basically going to where somebody tells them to go to. Like if you got some kind of name recognition, we're gonna follow you. Let's just keep it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
pretty
I
much.
like honestly that is the tried and true way to really get eyes on whatever you're doing, get some kind of name
Yeah,
behind it. Whether it's a feature that's on the song with you, or if you're
yeah,
paying them for promo, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people pay for
yeah,
promo, like, oh, such and such put out an album, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's pretty much
yeah.
it, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We flirted with the idea of, and we still may do this. Like whenever we get around to doing challenges again, that might be one of the things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Win a feature with X. You know what I'm saying? Win a feature with this person. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and maybe have that person judge that week or something like that. Like I think
Yeah,
that would be dope. Like some kind of that way we have that name recognition. I don't know. I'm just throw somebody out there. Like I don't know,
KRS
bro.
One. That's who we need.
KRS.
Please come through, brother.
Man,
Hey, I
yeah, but
I've been with you since
I
you
mean,
started, brother. Like you was amazing to me when you
listen,
first came out.
if y'all get KRS One, I'm officially throwing my name in the hat in the ring. Whatever. I'm competing, bro, and I'm coming for next. If you get KRS
man,
One to offer a feature, I'm coming for everybody
Oh
next.
my
I'm coming.
God, I can only imagine.
man, could you
Hey,
imagine?
this some type shit that'll break
You got
Pony up right here. This bullshit right here. This the type of bullshit that'll break Pony.
Get out the way. This my get out the way. This my feature, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
I would love
it's
to
a
have
couple. I bet
somebody
you.
like him or you know, just Rakim or somebody, or even the Kiss. I mean, cats you already been around life. You know what I'm saying? Oh my
Yeah,
God, but
for sure. That would be dope, man. That would be
Yeah,
absolutely dope.
yeah, yeah. I think we talked about this. We thought about reaching out to like RJ Payne, for example. That's somebody I feel like he's known but reachable. Like some folks aren't reachable at all. Like you got to go through that. I'm not saying he ain't got a manager. I'm sure he does, but I'm just saying like some folks is just not even on your radar because we're not who we need to be yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be worth their time or whatever. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I feel like maybe we need to do a little bit of like, okay, who are the artists that are on our wave? They got a little movement and can help. We can kind of like be guilty by association type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
so we certainly have, a lot more thinking about how to do that. But you guys have certainly been successful. Y'all had Chris Rivers on one of y'all
Hey,
joints. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's a fly joint too, man. And
Thank you.
yeah, man. And Fax also. Shout out to Mickey Fax and the whole Pendulum Ink crew, by the way. You
Yep,
know what
yep.
I'm
Got
saying?
you.
Are you still over there? You still doing your thing over there at Pendulum Ink? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I am Professor Life, bro. I'm the professor
That's a
of
lot.
rhythm and style at Pendulum Ink, man. Yeah. Salute. Shout to Pendulum.
Salute.
Yes,
Yeah.
My
sir. Yes,
bad.
sir.
Yeah, man. How is that going? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all in like session right now? You in like are y'all
We
having a
are in
semester right now?
we are in session right now. It's basically 10 months, man. Throughout the course of the year, we take 2 breaks and it's just learning the lexicon. Our professor of rap techniques and advanced techniques is Professor Show Rocker, right? So he goes
Salute.
over there and he teaches all of that stuff. So anybody that is nice, we want to put the ER behind the nice and make you nicer, help you to
All right.
understand what you're doing and why you're doing it so you can execute at a much higher level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like honestly, after myself taking 2 years of like Pendulum Ink and being in classes with Mickey Fax and Chilla Jones and meeting all those guest professors and stuff like that, I feel like I got sharper. You know what I'm saying? Because now I can listen to stuff and I can just straight identify, oh, that was a metaphor, that was a punch, that was a this, that was a that. You know what I'm saying? I can identify it, you know what I'm saying? And then me being able to
Yeah.
identify it in turn helps me to execute it better. So like when I want to write something, I know I'm intentionally doing this as I'm writing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's dope. You know what I'm saying? So for me, currently being the professor of rhythm and style, my main goal is to basically teach people exactly that, rhythm and style. So,
Mhm.
if people don't understand pocket and cadence and stuff like that, we're teaching them rhythm. We're teaching them how to stay on beat,
Yeah.
how to rap like certain syllable counts in order to keep the
Yeah.
verse flowing the way that it needs to. You know what I'm saying? And then once they get that down and they're able to do that continuously and successfully, then they graduate to show rocks class. And then they learn how to be spooky. Because show rock is gonna give them some crazy shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Money.
that's
Absolutely.
basically the whole formula right there.
Mhm.
I teach him the rhythm, he teaches him how to get crazy.
That's what's up, man. It's been around for a while now. How many years has Pendulum Ink been around as a school?
I think this is year 4. I want to say it's
Wow,
year
year
4.
four.
It's either 3 or 4. Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up, man. To me, your voice is yet another instrument on the song. You know what I mean? And so you're really teaching them music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's spoken music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
the way that I kind of look at hip hop rap specifically. I love like dance hall reggae. I don't understand what they're saying because I don't speak patois, but I understand rhythm and flow. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it. And so I can hear, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like y'all are really teaching people, not just hip hop, but you're teaching them music, especially if you're
Absolutely.
teaching them like how to stay on beat and count and all that stuff. That is music, bro. You
Right,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
So for me, one thing I have stressed with them, we basically revamped the way that school was like formatted. You know what I'm saying? It was different earlier this
Mm,
year, and we went back to like the old way we was doing it, which is much more effective
okay.
because it's more hands-on. Um,
Okay.
People need to understand the importance of rhythm and style. Like you just said, Lotus, you don't understand reggae, right? You might not understand dancehall because you don't speak patois, but you understand rhythm. And
Yeah, I
when
can
you
hear the
understand rhythm, the rhythm is the first thing that catches you in any
right,
song. That's always going to be the first thing that catches you. And then as you have the rhythm and you're able to digest the rhythm, then you want to dissect the words that are being said. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we keep, like my class is first because we need to know that you know how to ride a rhythm, cadence, you know how to stay in the pocket. Once you know how to do that stuff, then you advance to okay, now I can go flip words and have stuff stacked on top of landing back and forth and all
right.
that other crazy stuff.
Right.
You know what
They teaching them, bro. They teaching them, man.
Ooh,
Like
look,
that's it. Yeah, that's
we
pretty
got
much.
Duke University. We
They
got Duke
teaching them.
over. Look, I don't mean to put y'all
Like
Duke over
yeah.
there. Y'all Duke over there.
I'm saying? Duke of hip
Y'all
hop.
the Duke of
Facts.
hip hop, bro. Coach
yeah,
K.
Facts.
yeah, that's what's up,
How
man.
y'all call? How many times
Yeah.
y'all? How many teachers y'all got over there?
So as far as core classes are concerned, it would be me and Show Rock, Mickey Facts, and Chiller Jones. We teach the core
Hey,
classes.
yo,
and then
these
there's a bunch
niggas
of
don't
elect-
clone Mike
That's
Krzyzewski 4
what's up.
times. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
times.
Wow. Yeah. Damn, man.
Clone them 3, my
Yeah.
bad.
It made me want to enroll for real. All right, I rhyme a little bit. You know, I'm known to get one off every now and then.
Listen,
So what could a rapper like me, you know what I'm saying? What could I gain as a MC that thinks he know how to rhyme already?
so one of the first things that the school does, which I think is pretty dope, Mickey Facts did this with all of us first year. We went in, he probably peeped you on Instagram or whatever, which for any incoming student is kind of fly. Like, damn, Mickey Facts was peeping me rap already before I even got here. He already heard me rap. You know what I'm saying? So
Dope.
that's number one,
That's dope.
right? And then
That's
he
dope.
basically tells you, like, okay, like I feel like you could work on A, B, and C. You ain't gonna disagree with Mickey Facts. He's gonna tell you where you need to be placed to, to basically start out. Some people start out as advanced students. So like you, Lotus, for instance, you would be an advanced student off the top. You ain't going to rhythm and style. We know that you know how to ride a beat. We ain't worried about that shit. Right? So for you, you going straight to Show Rock's class. You going straight to learn how to be a gent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
I didn't even know the setup of the concept, but you
I didn't know it either. I did not know that. Until
yeah,
you told
I
us.
did.
Yeah,
That's dope,
man.
That
I
is
like
dope,
that.
man.
Because now anybody can enter at any level. You know what I'm saying? They got something for everybody, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's dope, man. That is really dope, man.
They offer, so every week they have Professor Jeff Walker, who is our rhymecologist. He does rhymecology. So every week he does like therapy through hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So he sits and we have guest professors every single month. So as the guest professors come out, he takes one of their songs where they might touch on something that's like kind of emotional or like deep to them. And then he asks, all of the students in the class for that week, is this something that relates to you? If it does relate to you, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna chop up about, you writing out your emotions, your feelings, and stuff like that. Between that class, my class, and Show Rock's class, it gives you the ability to always have something to write about, a technique to practice, understanding rhythm and cadence on top of all of that stuff, and it gives you material. So like a lot of the ideas that I was able to get for writing, whether you saw something I did on Instagram or for my last album or anything, a lot of those ideas came from just random stuff that was kind of talked about or like kind of floated through class. Like, oh, boom.
Wow.
So it's a dope place to be, man. You in a community with people that are like-minded, that have similar goals, and it just helps you to just refine your craft and just want to be better. So
That's what's up, man.
I would encourage anybody that just wants to just get better at doing what they do to sign up. And then on top of that, once you graduate from advanced techniques, you go into sync licensing. So they teach you how to join that community and put your music out for sync. So you can get songs picked up for movies and for TV shows and all of that.
That's what's up. So they teach you that too. That's good, man. That's a full course. You know what I mean? You go from not knowing anything to potentially getting your songs, placed or whatever.
Yeah,
hey, man. That's full spectrum, man. Shout out to.
I want to say at least. Sorry to cut you off, but I want to say at least there's at least 3 or 4 people I know off the top of my head that have had songs placed in various places. There's one dude, shouts to my guy Pedro, who got a song placed in a movie that's coming out on Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit like that.
That's what's up, man. That's shit like that.
Song placed on a TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like they actually, they're giving you the ability to actually like make money off of your craft, bro.
Hey, man, dope platform, dope concept. Shout out to Pendulum Ink, man. Go sign up. You know what I mean? Definitely go check it out. For sure.
What's going on with Dominion?
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I knew that was.
Go ahead, man.
This ain't just we're gonna interview you too, man. What's going on with Dominion?
So, man, we got a couple of things that we've been thinking about, in terms of what we're going to do next. We're actually doing it right now. One of the things that we wanted to come back with is vitamins. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to not only have candy available. We wanted some vitamins too. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is like the challenges, they're all fun, they're great, you know, but at the same time, I think like getting to know the artist like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Getting to know the artists like, you know, Zach Lawson, the rest of the alphas, and whoever else we decide that we want to talk to. We want Dominion to be a platform, you know, where you can, if you release something, hey, you've already got a platform that you can go talk about whatever it is that you just released. You know what I mean? For the artists that have been with us, you know, from the beginning, legacy artists like yourself, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be charging you. You guys are part of the community. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we grow and we get to a point, you know, where the demand for that is really, really raised, then we might consider, you know, it becoming some sort of service that we provide. But right now, we're trying to just highlight as many dope artists inside of the community as we can. You know what I'm saying? And create content with them. So that's number one. The second thing that I think that we want to try to do is release like music together. You know what I'm saying? Something that you don't know. Like for example, me, Slugger, and Cineas are working on the album right now.
Yes.
Yeah, me, Slugger, and Cineas are
Spilling the
working on the album.
bag. Go ahead, man.
They wouldn't be mad
I
if
shouldn't have told him that. I shouldn't have told him
That's
that.
good. I'm glad.
they wouldn't be mad if they just heard a Lyphe feature out of nowhere, though, right? They wouldn't be mad.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear that?
They wouldn't be mad at that.
Cameron,
Listen,
no, did you hear that?
I made it clear as far as me doing solo shit. You know what I'm saying? That ship has sailed, but I'm still a mercenary, bro. I still go out
We
there
need
and,
killers
you know,
now, definitely. I
still pop out and show niggas.
Okay. Yeah. So one of the things we're working on is we had a lot of like music that we did. And slowly but surely, you know, we want to put out the music that we already did. And then we also want to showcase the fact that not only Pony can work together, but the rest of the community. And we're actually seeing this. We talked a little bit with Dan. We are so proud when we see you and so work with Jerome Duffy and so. And I'm like, shit, like none of that would have happened had they not connected with each other on Dominion. Superheroes. There you go.
Superheroes
That would have never
was
happened.
birthed from Dominion, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
From Dominion.
Yeah.
Because
Birth
like,
from Dominion.
so I think the way the story goes is that Bison joined Dominion because if you know who Rap Seminar is.
Yeah, Rob followed us right. Yeah.
Rob, yeah. Shout out to
Rob
Rap Seminar. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rob Nice saw Pride of New York and he was like, yo, I need you to go in here and rap against these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So he basically brought Bison in. And I remember it was like halfway through my first season when Bison appeared out of nowhere.
Yes.
And I was like,
who the fuck is
this guy?
That's what we were saying, Lyphe.
Yes.
Like, who's this guy?
Yeah. We were saying the same thing. I remember when he called me after he spit. He called me. Oh, it was after like the first. I think he didn't win the first time. I think Nedge is the only person the very first time they showed up, you know what I'm saying, that they won. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, it took them like one or two times.
I wasn't happy about that shit either. I'm
really
just gonna let you know right
we
now.
I know.
We knew.
We knew.
We were just like, damn.
You know, behind the scenes, we got so many. Who the fuck is that? Like, oh my God, that chick was fire. Ain't gonna lie. Every week was freaking hard anyway, because I feel like I'm y'all. You know, so it's very hard for us to like judge because we're really the same. The judging part and the winning part and all of that stuff was fun, was great. But I think the value that we got from it is the fact that y'all met each other and the fact that y'all know each other now. And then y'all started making music together.
Big facts.
You know, the way that I've been saying it is like, it's like, I don't know, you show up to a dojo or something, you know what I mean? And you start sparring with people, but then you get to be friends with the people that you're sparring with. And now y'all are in a dojo together and now y'all together go kick ass somewhere else. That was what we really wanted, like that kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? And so now.
For sure. I will give y'all, you know what I'm saying, Lotus, Ekim, I will give you your flowers right now. Cause the fact of the matter is, bro, like I legitimately, you know, and I don't even get emotional about this, but it's real. If you guys listen to my last album, it's been some trying times, you know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
But through like the real shit behind my music, I have brothers now that have legitimately held me up You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Like nights where I was giving up on myself, bro. I have men that legit would not let me give up on myself.
You
man.
can call
Grown-ass
them
men.
way across there, and they'll pick up for you.
Pick up my phone right now, bro, and I could call them right now and be like, "Yo, I'm going through some shit," and they will drop what they're doing right now, and they will talk me through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got
That's
that off of the internet. I got that because of Dominion Cyphers, bro. So I definitely appreciate y'all.
Man, salute, man.
salute to that.
Man.
Somehow, you know what I'm saying? God's grace, I don't know what it was, but somehow the right like-minded people somehow
Found each other, yeah.
each other. Even a few people here and there, you know what I mean? That was here for whatever reason. But it seems like the core community that we created are very tight, bro. And you know what I mean? It's just a beautiful thing to see it work. We knew that MCs would kind of gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just kind of knew, like, I'm a beast. I'm like, that was the first thing I think. Ekim and Lotus, that's what you said. You was like, yo, we need some beasts,
Straight
man.
killers,
That's what we
man.
need. And then that's when the thought hit me to say, shit, we need some lions. You know what I mean? Like, and
we just kind of ran with
that's
that.
where it started.
And then when I thought about that, I was like, okay, we can't just do what everybody else do. The only way we're gonna bring people like you to us, you got to have these native sounds that when they hear it, they're coming.
I feel like our beat selection really did help us too.
Did.
Like we couldn't have whack beats, because if we had whack beats, the MCs that we want are not gonna want to. I ain't rapping over that whack beat. You know what I'm saying? So because we can never see it the way that you we can never see it the way he sees it. Like, I just really want to know, like, how did it come across? Did it feel like it was
so? And I guess going back to what you was talking about, that nobody that ever submitted week one ever won. Right? The first beat, I remember the first beat I rapped on. It was the one with that sample from A Few Good Men. Jack Nicholson, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. That one.
That's a Quake Mob joint. So
that Quake Mob beat.
Shout out to Black Apple.
That beat, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta go on this one. And bruh, like I was like, yo, how they not pick me to win this shit?
Hey, and everybody feels that when they come in.
Everybody felt
we
that
talked
way,
to
bro.
Den about that. Den came through with the barkeeper shirt on.
Den, same
I said,
thing.
I don't give a fuck about that shirt, bro. I said, you nice.
Bison said the same thing. Hey, man, why ain't wearing the first one? I was like, bro, I said, man, if we do that, everybody think they can damn come in and, like, hit the lottery. I'm guessing that's what it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold up. I think one more person won in their first week. I can't think of his name.
Early, you absolutely the first couple of weeks, because we didn't have that many people.
Oh, no. So I don't really know much about season one, because I wasn't there season one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. I went back and looked at some of the stuff, but it was somebody, I think it was during season two. I can't think of the dude's name. I want to say he's from Long Island. He had a bunch of earrings, like a whole bunch of earrings over here.
Oh, he's talking about King Nova.
King Nova won in his first week.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tell you what that was. Okay, and it actually changed. I'm gonna tell you.
Can I guess what you about to say? Let me.
Go ahead and say it. I know what you're gonna say.
The symmetry of the shit.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the visual.
Yeah, the visuals were just like you couldn't really deny him with that. And that's what we were shooting for. We want the videos to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas was shooting portrait. We wanted to lay him side so you can get the full shit. And so and he was like one of the first ones that came through.
People, and when that happened, we even called it, what was it called?
Hype Williams.
We started calling it Hype Williams.
Yeah.
And then we made an achievement for that. Again, trying to promote people to have more cinematic content. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of the idea. Yeah.
Now, that being said, I gotta give flowers, because you had mentioned earlier the whole me and Star doing like that whole performance and like, changing into the different outfits during that whole stage show. You know what I'm saying? And having the cameraman on stage. That cameraman was one of the kings of the Hype Williams that you gave out like almost every week. That was Hot Sunday, bro. That was Hot
There
Sunday.
you go. That was Hot Sunday on the stage, you mean?
That was Hot Sunday on stage with us when we were performing. So he basically brought a couple of dudes out with him. They recorded us from a bunch of different angles, and then Sunday took all the footage and went back to his lab and put everything together and made that video for
No
us.
one that's dope.
No wonder it's dope.
No wonder that's dope. See, again, see how that collaboration, you know what I mean? You see that collaboration.
Yeah.
Look at that. That wouldn't have happened, bro. That wouldn't have happened. They would have known each other. You know?
God's Material video with Chris Rivers, directed by Hot Sunday.
Yeah, that's who when I shoot for Bison, I just send it straight to, you know, I send it straight to Hot Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't even have to edit it. And I can edit, but I don't even.
Shout out to Hot Sunday music, bro.
I think Hot Sunday has been going, so he's definitely more advanced than me because it's so many tools, and this guy, he can just take something and make
it. Bad. He's more advanced than all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, he nicer than me. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when he did, I think he got Hype Williams. He used to win Hype Williams a bunch of times. Remember when he did I think it was the Wu-Tang.
Where he was on the wall.
Wu-Tang. That Wu-Tang joint, I'm not gonna lie.
He did the Spider-Man joint. I was like, yo.
This dude is crazy.
Look like Wu-Tang forever, bro. Like
winner, check. Next, who's next? That's it.
I was like, yo, that's it. You know what I mean? I was like,
I think we asked him because I couldn't figure out how he did it. I said, yo, how you do that, man?
He said he laid.
He said I laid on the floor.
He told me he laid on the floor and had the camera like above him, and then he went back and edited.
Yeah, as he started talking, when he said I laid on the floor, I said, "Oh my God!" Then he kept telling the story.
Wow.
And I knew where he was going, but he did it. It didn't even look like that shit, yo. It really looked.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I like.
Shout out to Hot Sunday music, man. Yeah, man.
Talented writer on top of that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Dude, rappers.
Absolutely. He's one of the guardians of the apex, bro. So, yeah, man. We went nostalgic a little bit. You know what I mean? We talked about a little bit of the future.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Life said he a mercenary, so I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna keep that in. Definitely keep that in mind for a couple features. You know what I mean? I'm working on my album too, and like I said, we got the other project that we're working on, and we could definitely use another lion on there.
I'm definitely for that. And listen, I'm gonna task y'all with getting Star to interview on this show, and then y'all can basically paint him into a corner and ask him why he's not doing more to push this Star and Lyphe album. We got a title, we got cover art, you know, we got all this other stuff. We did a lot of the work already. It's just about marketing and promotion at this point. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? But the album, bro.
I already know it is.
I already know that, man. Y'all work.
Yeah, we got to get him on, man. So, we got to catch up. Look, I'm gonna have to holler at you, to holler at him, to give him the holler back at us. Yeah.
More than welcome to be on the show, bro. We're calling this the Dominion Podcast. We just catching up with artists. So absolutely, man. Yeah, man. Tell Star we want to talk to him and chop it up with him, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We here with my man Lyphe from Star and Lyphe, also known as K-Dub in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Alpha number 2. You know what I'm saying? We came up with the idea of having an Alpha Invitational in season 1 because season 1 ran 26 weeks. It ran half the year. You know what I mean? And finally said, yo, we got to wrap this up, man. We got to wrap it up so that we can prepare to do something else. We got some unfinished business too.
We do, and we're gonna definitely.
We got some unfinished. Yeah, we got some unfinished business too, man. We definitely want to try to get some more music from you, and then as a community, we got some unfinished business because we originally said that we wanted to have 5 alphas. So somehow, some way, we got to figure out who that 5th alpha is gonna be. Yeah. ALPHA. So the whole idea was to have like 5 deadly venoms, like starting 5. We always thought that the alpha unit should be 5 MCs. So we got one more challenge in us. Now exactly when that's gonna happen, I can't say, but we're not done. We got one more.
The irony that the second alpha is also L.
L. Ah,
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
that's a new revelation for me. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Damn. I would have never guessed that. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Maybe we talk to Shaw. We'll talk to Shaw and get him to do like some kind of special, Alpha 2L merch or something.
I'm down for it.
Man.
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They got some unfinished business, man. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely do. And I think we can get it done. I think we can get some stuff done, man. We in the mode of trying to get, as many of these projects that we got off the ground and out, So yeah, I think we can.
Okay.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
Yo, we've been chopping it up with my man Lyphe, Star and Lyphe. You know what I mean? The Alpha number 2 from season 2, the Alpha of season 2.
Yes,
For
sir.
the Kingdom, man, you've been doing a lot for hip hop, man. You've been doing a lot for hip hop, man. For your group, you know what I'm saying? For yourself, for Pendulum Ink, for Dominion. Like, wow, like you've been doing a lot, man. So salute to
Appreciate
you,
it.
bro.
Yeah, we do.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we
I
appreciate you,
wanna
man.
I want to give a quick shout out to Poe, if y'all know who bipolar
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
know who Poe is. Shout out to Poe, bro.
Enjoy meeting you at the Martian house, brother.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
So,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
he does this thing that he calls the Havoc Insta Awards, where every year, he'll talk about like who's the hardest working artist of the year, and song of the year, group of the year, solo artist of the year, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I won co-album of the year last year with KRS Life. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate that he was able to recognize, because like I said, man, a lot of hard work, a lot of like blood, sweat, and tears went into making that art. So the fact that he was able to recognize that and give me my flowers for that, I certainly appreciate him. So shout out to him.
Yo, I want to say this
man.
to you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. Like I used to, I don't DJ as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I am really thinking about getting back to these parties. You know what I'm saying? Like the classic shit. And I just want to let you know, man, your shit is gonna get will get rotation on my mama, who's alive right now. My parents, the KRS Ones, the Kane, not even the Canes, the Roots, whoever. Oh, the Star and Lyphe. You know what I'm saying?
Star and Lyphe. Yeah.
I'm blending you with these dudes at sets that I'm gonna play. So I need you to understand it. And so
That
I'm
win losses and
right.
draws. That win losses and draws.
I got
album is
I
fire,
got
bro. So
pretty much everything he
go
let
ahead.
us get.
Yeah.
I got it. That but
like
you know
me,
I
yeah.
call you like, hey, where's the yo, send me the link, man, so I can buy the joint, man. Because even if you give it to me, y'all niggas so nasty, man. I gotta support, man.
Yeah.
It just can't be free all the time. But I just want to let you know that you're in the rotation with these niggas. Wherever I go spin, anywhere I go spin, your shits is gonna get played, man.
I appreciate it. I'm sitting here on my phone right now. I'm looking for something. If I could show.
Nah, go ahead, brother. Take your time.
Go for it, bro. Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, this is gonna get edited anyway, so I could take a couple of seconds.
Yeah, take as much time as you want, bro. I'm gonna edit the hell out of this. Yeah, it'll look real polished by the time we get to. Yeah. Shoot.
You hear that?
He told you. Here's somebody talking.
That's all for this Star and Lyphe album, bro.
Oh, okay. On the unreleased joint. Is that
On
what
the
we was just
unreleased
You heard it
album.
here
Yeah,
first,
man.
ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
You heard it here
you heard-
first.
yo,
Even
yo,
though we
that's
we
right.
gonna clip
Right
this,
on
but
Dominion.
just in case, you heard it here first. What we do?
Nah, it's cool. It's
so-
cool. It's cool. It's cool. Put it out there, man.
Yeah. Little unreleased joint right there.
I talked to Lotus. I was like, "Hey, yo," I said, "We need to get Lyphe." And he was like, I'm about to do something." I said, "Yo, I'm about to hit this nigga right now." Boop, boop. I sent him a text.
You did.
And he did. And he did.
And then
You did.
and
Yeah. Let's get some more artists interviewed up, talk to them, let them know, we trying to, promote whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
that's what's up, man. Yeah.
And I guess once we
man.
get everything set up of our future plans, we're not really talking about them. But I just want to let you know, y'all got a home there, man. So
we can't do it without
them.
We can't do it without
and I want you to.
We can't do it.
Damn, how can I say this without saying?
Anybody that got to experience Dominion Cyphers from the inside, you know what I'm saying? Coming out there week after week, rapping on the platform, the whole community that was created off of it and everything else. I think anybody that got to experience it, man, you could look at other platforms that are out there. They have their good side, positives and negatives, if you will. Dominion is an experience in and of itself like nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like people gravitate to this particular platform and they always want to like shine their brightest.
This thing got me
with Dominion Cyphers.
Yeah, man.
It's true,
wow,
though.
man.
Oh my God.
It's just facts.
Oh,
Facts.
I'm dead.
Damn, man. We appreciate that, bro.
Goodness,
Like,
man. Damn.
Yeah,
damn, bro. We really appreciate that, bro.
Man.
I definitely appreciate y'all for the fact that, like I said, I've had these conversations with, all my bros and Pony, where it's like, yo, if music stopped for me and I never wrote again, I know that for the rest of my life, I have real friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that is not possible without Dominion Cyphers.
Like I said, bro, we did something right, man. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the shit we did wrong, you know what I'm saying? When we hear that, and we've heard that from several people, not just, you know what I'm saying? So we did something right, man. You know what I'm saying? We did something.
I just want to stay humble.
Bro.
That's the one thing. I was like, I've always been scared of, I ain't gonna say scared of success, but I know I'm a cocky nigga, broke, couple of dollars, but I'm gonna keep my same standard. Like, this is what it is. This is what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
Now, with success and nobody really telling me, I would have to reach out to y'all to keep me grounded. My dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need cats around me that's gonna keep me grounded. Not tell me what I want to hear. Like, hey, you bugging, nigga. Let me holler at you for a second.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
man.
You definitely need people like that in your corner, man.
Man, so you don't crash out, cuz. Easy to do.
Absolutely.
Easy to do.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always ask, Ekim and Lotus, you got any last words, man, before we
Man, I just want to tell you again, Lyphe, man, great job on the album. Great job on everything you've been doing since I've met you. You too, Star. We're gonna get you on the show, bruh.
That's right.
I just want to tell you, man, keep going, man. Whatever hey, man, if you just call, bruh, anytime. We here, man. We right here. So, man, just keep doing what you're doing, and we got you over here, man. We appreciate everything you do for us, man. Thank you, brother.
Y'all are hip hop, man. You know what I mean? Like when I see y'all ain't even gotta be rapping. You know what I mean? Like when I see y'all, I feel like I'm looking at hip hop, man. I see myself. You know what I'm saying? I see myself in y'all. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man, to have met, worked, and collaborate. We ain't just chopped it up. I mean, we've had to do stuff together. You know what I mean? Like you were the Day 12 on Guardians of the Apex. Hell, you were the co-host on For the Kingdom Live. Helped us out with the Tiger Tournament, all types of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just really grateful for the level of artists that have come through and felt like our platform was some shit to fuck with, man. We really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
For real,
absolutely.
man.
Certainly appreciate y'all as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, man, between y'all and then also Pony, I got lifelong friends, you know what I'm saying? Like people I can always, speak to, lean on, whatever, talk about this rap shit, talk about other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Other shit, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
The other shit is really where it counted, man. If I can call you and just kind of pour, and I ain't gonna say pour my heart, but hey, man,
about shit other than that's
I
when
love
it really,
rap, but sometimes I don't want to believe it or not. I don't like to talk about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And
it definitely can't be 24/7. There's other things going on. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to speak on that stuff. Listen, we could go in a whole bunch of different directions because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world today. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about certain people and our opinions about it.
That's maybe what we do. Maybe giving us an idea right here. Maybe we do like a panel discussion about something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down for that.
Hip hop or not hip hop related. It might not be hip hop related. It could be some other shit. You know what I mean? But we get like our community's perspective on that particular topic. That could be dope.
Yeah, we could do a whole discussion about the FCC and First Amendment rights. But I'm just gonna
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's bring it back to the panel discussion.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's very relevant to right now. You know what I'm saying? So
that's something that need to be talked about. Excuse me.
Absolutely.
That's giving me a hint right there. All right, man. Listen, we don't want to take up too much more of your time. Salute. Again, we are here with Lyphe from Star and Lyphe, Professor of Rhythm and Style at Pendulum Ink. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure you go get the Key of Life. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go check that out. It's on Bandcamp. We talking to Alpha number 2 right here. It's your man, Lyphe from Star and Lyphe, y'all. It's the Dominion, baby. And the Dominion podcast. Bring you these artist interviews. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check us out. Follow us, subscribe. If you like this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, follow, all that. All right, y'all.
Fly shit going on, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to Dominion Cyphers.
We're going to keep it going, bro. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
The Observatory would like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Dominion podcast. A special thank you goes out to our guests. We are grateful for your participation in the movement. Keep in mind that the views and opinions expressed on the Dominion podcast are not necessarily the views and opinions of our sponsors. If you enjoyed this episode of the Dominion, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Dominion on your favorite podcasting platform. Finally, stay ahead of the curve and subscribe to the Dominion by visiting us at dominionhiphop.com. This has been a Quake Mob Music Group production for the Kingdom.